All right, welcome to Link Chris King.
Alexander Boyd.
Today we're on our deep thoughts on the EA conference. They just kind of went on Monday, so we're gonna just kind of break it down point by point.
Okay, so it starts off opening up with Mass Effect Andromeda. They have a trailer for it, and it apparently doesn't star Shepard, and it's somewhere else. It's supposed to be some kind of spin-off. I don't even know if it's a sequel or prequel. Like, I think it's just thrown in there. It's just somewhere in space in a galaxy far, far Andromeda. What are your thoughts on it?
That's my biggest problem is that it's kind of unclear. Like, who is it starring? Is it you? Is it Shepard? Is it a sequel or prequel in between? Whatever. That's kind of my biggest problem with it. Plus, we didn't see any gameplay. It was just a cinematic trailer. Really cool announcement trailer, but I'm not sure that you needed to have that at E3. You know, I mean, I know we get a lot of announcements, but they showed more last year. They showed more with that kind of, you know, I know people didn't like that developer story and stuff. I didn't either, but that actually showed more content last year than this little trailer did.
Yeah,
so.
people are gonna buy this though.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's gonna make money, so that's it.
Okay, so next up is a big thing called Need for, should I call it Speed? Or should I call it Need for Fast and Furious? Need for Vin Diesel? The Need for, oh, here we go. The Need for Aaron Paul, Jesse Pinkman.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Need for Speed is having a reboot. Apparently there's a lot of customizable stuff for this. Yeah, I like that. I think that was really cool. But what did you think of the trailer itself?
The trailer, like you said, it felt like a Fast and Furious kind of thing, which I like that concept. I don't want to get into, you should never step out of the car. There's that for sure. But I like that concept because I went back and watched the trailer again, and it looked like the map was actually like a mini map of the whole city or something, because there were streets and there was, you know, intersect. It looked like a GTA map. So that leads me to believe that this is not just a arcade pick your track kind of thing. I think that there should be no menus. There should be nothing like that. It should be just as simple as you're in your car, and you drive around doing missions, and you drive into a garage. That's like you customize stuff like that. I think it should be more. It should feel more like kind of Grand Theft Auto and that kind of feeling and that kind of.
I was just gonna say that. It's like I'm scared that this will become Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. Well, as long as you never step out of the car, then we're okay. But I like it, and I like it because I mean, yeah, we could do an arcade kind of racer and stuff. But I've been detached from the racing kind of game thing for a very long time because for me the best Need for Speed was Hot Pursuit. Yeah. So I want more like that, you know, and I want it to be just kind of simply that, and I want it to be more car culture. And if this proves good, then yeah, we can get more story, more characters, that kind of stuff, more, you know, interactions, whatever. So I like it actually. At least I'm gonna give it a chance. I don't think it's gonna be better than Hot Pursuit and Burnout and Paradise, all that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna give it a chance, and I'm you know, pretty happy that this will be the first racing game that we'll cover. Yeah.
Okay. So next up, I know that you're a big fan of the other franchise, but I don't know how you feel about Star Wars: The Old Republic.
It's a RPG on PC, so I never touched it. It's like 3 years old now, but the trailer was cool.
Okay. We don't want to
We'll get the main Star Wars I want to talk about is obviously Battlefront, which we'll get to the end.
Yeah, okay. Next up is Unravel IP from EA. I didn't remember this.
It was the guy who's brought the little red yarn.
No cares.
Remember though?
My shreds. Nope.
No?
Not at all. Don't care.
Oh, you know why?
Is this one where I died?
Alex was asleep for the entire EA conference.
That's how important it was to me.
Because, and which is, you know, not funny on him, but it's really funny on the conference because this conference was so bad. And we'll get to that at the end, but he was actually asleep for the whole conference. So you didn't see it, but Unravel was pretty much like their mixture of Little Big Planet and Yoshi's Woolly World. So it's like
if you guys want to watch me sleep, we do have our reaction videos. Are they up already?
No, they kind of. We're not going to be able to upload them. But, okay. If you guys saw us on Twitch, then you saw Alex.
If you guys watch our Twitch, you will see how important this was to me.
It was really funny.
Like everything else, I was like on top of everything. Yeah. I was talking to you guys.
Everything, yeah.
And it's like this. I was like, nope, don't care.
Nope, don't care.
Okay, so next up is Garden Warfare 2, Spring 2016. Do you like plants? Do you like zombies? Do you care? Do you want to have guns?
It was a really weird trailer. We saw some already from Xbox just, you know, a few hours ago. But Garden Warfare 2, it was just, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. I'm gonna just say this: if you like the first one, I think the second one's gonna be the same thing. Yeah. So, I mean, just get it if you want, I guess. You know,
probably more guns.
Sure.
Okay, so next up, let's see, what should you even put here?
Just FIFA 16.
Okay, FIFA 16, dude. Yeah, everyone's gonna buy it.
That's it. Yeah, just all the sports games, they rolled them out. Whatever.
People in Brazil are still gonna buy it for PS2 because somehow they still have.
I'll say this: for me, I was talking to Justin, who was like our guest, kind of that day, to me, the best NBA and Madden games were like '98.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was like that era of '97, '98, '99 when they had like where they it was like those first like EA Sports games and stuff. Not the first, but
when Michael Jordan was doing touchdowns.
Exactly. It was it was like those PlayStation games. You know, those sports games were really good, and they felt it's the same game today. That's why I don't play them anymore, because it's the same thing from back then.
A little bit.
And at that time, it was cool. You know, because it was new and it was like it felt cool with 3D graphics, whatever. It was cool. But to me, sports games are just kind of the same thing ever since.
But
then.
Chris King, we have Pele.
Oh, that was cool. Because me, I'm a big Brazil is my team. So Pele is a sports idol for me for sure. And that's really cool for FIFA 16. You know, but again, it's just that for FIFA, I like FIFA like 08. You know, like, and that's kind of it. Like I don't need to play these games every year.
Okay, and the next up is stuff that we don't care about. Mobile games based on Need for Speed, Sims, and Minions.
Yeah, so this was like the slowest part of the conference, and part of the conference where I was like, I was jealous of Alex because he was asleep, and I was like, I wish we could switch right now because
I'll never get this time back.
It was, yeah, exactly. It made me angry, you guys. Like literally, like I don't know if you can turn it out, but it literally made me angry and upset, and I wanted to go over there and punch those guys in the face. Like I was like, how dare you? Like I'm not saying mobile games aren't games. Like yeah, they're games. It's cool. Go announce those stupid games at Apple's event. Don't bring that stuff over to E3. Like we want to see actual physical games that we're going to buy and we're going to invest time in. I don't want to see stupid microtransaction whale scheming games that you guys are planning like on the Apple Watch. What? Like, don't. It made me so mad. It's demeaning in a way. It's just everything about it was so wrong. I want to give EA an F, and they get an F for this conference because of that. But
spoilers.
It wasn't the worst conference because there were games that I wanted to play. But based on that aspect alone, and all of it was bad, but based on that part alone, EA gets an F for this conference, and I wouldn't be surprised if they get voted worst company in America for the third time. Sorry, that was my rant.
Do you like parkour? Well, we got Mirror's Edge Catalyst coming out February 2016. You got a really good, nice view of Mirror's Edge, like a lot of running around. What we expected. Yes, we saw. What is it? Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yeah. So that's what it reminded me of, just like the other Mirror's Edge.
Yeah, Mirror's Edge. It's not my franchise. I know people love it. It's gonna make money, so there's that.
Yeah, I think this is the time to use the Oculus.
It'd be really fast paced, but that'd be kind of cool. The best thing about it I heard is that there's gonna be no guns. At least you can't use guns, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think you used it in the other Mirror's Edge.
And the first one you could, but it was like I think for like one shot or something like that.
I remember.
Yeah.
Using guns. It's like when Batman had a gun. Okay, moving on. Madden. Enough said.
Yep.
And then last one, your thing, your world, your land. I'm actually just gonna leave it to you. Because I think I did wake up for this one.
I think yeah.
I think because I remember I woke up and went back to sleep at one point. Because it's like what is this? It's like EA, you missed like half of the comp.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Battlefront. Okay, we got gameplay for multiplayer.
Yeah.
So your thoughts on that?
Me and Justin were talking about it a lot because I was telling that I'm a really big Star Wars fan. Of the whole movie universe for sure. I'm looking for. We've been talking a lot about the movies coming up and stuff like that. And I've been waiting for Battlefront since Battlefront 1 on the PC. Like it's been 10 years plus. It's been a very long time since a good Star Wars game, especially.
It's still being sold. Like
people are still modding it and playing it. Like it's crazy. But Battlefront again, it harkens back to those old days and stuff, and I miss it. I'm gonna say this. I think it's just a Battlefield skin. I was very, very skeptical at first. I was like, no, don't make it like Battlefield. I want it to be very different. I want it to be more like the original Battlefront stuff. Although the original Battlefronts were like mods of Battlefield and stuff, But it felt different. It felt like a completely different game. But this Battlefront, people actually brought out really good points, which was at the bottom right corner, you have like these cards or something. I was like, what is that? Like, I don't know what that is. I'm assuming those like are abilities or something like that. I couldn't really pick them out. But apparently, Titanfall had those. So it looks like, if anything, it's more of a Titanfall skin, which makes sense because you had all the AT-ATs and some of these other, TIE fighters and all that kind of stuff. So it looks like it's more of a mixture of Battlefront and Titanfall, Battlefield, Titanfall, and Battlefront. So just like this weird amalgamation of these, like a war
I'm
game.
gonna say it's like Crisis Core and Chain of Memories, where you use the card system.
Yeah, it's just. I hope not. It was kind of weird. The graphics, people are blown away. I actually think they look really, really blocky to me. Like I could tell all the outlines already, so just by looking at it, just didn't look that good to me. The character models, at least, the environment looked good. So I don't know. My biggest pet peeve was that, you know, like when you kill someone in every game, it looks different, right? Maybe it'll come up here or come up there. Battlefield, it comes up in the center, and it kind of comes from the bottom to center, and it's like it looks like in white, like, you know, I don't know, rifle kill, 30 points, whatever. It's the same thing in Battlefront. And like, it's those little details that you need to make this look different than Battlefront. Because I'm sorry, Battlefield. If I wanted to play Battlefield, which I do, I will go play Battlefield. But I want this to look different in every single aspect. The life should look different. The ammo should look different. The gun should look different. So that really bothered me. So from a technical standpoint, I actually was underwhelmed. But I'm still gonna play it. I still want to get back into that world of Star Wars, and I want to be ready for, you know, episode 7 the next month and stuff. So,
All right.
that's it. Yeah. So anyway, those were our deep thoughts on EA. They brought out a lot of games. I'll give them that. But again, between the mobile stuff and taking like 50 minutes on the sports stuff, and then, you know, some underwhelming trailers and stuff, it was okay. I mean, there's a few games that we're gonna play this year and stuff. But yeah, I mean, we'll kind of keep an eye on stuff like Mirror's Edge. And look, EA has a lot of good properties. They can definitely redeem themselves whenever they want to, but they got to get off of that money hungry kind of stuff and just kind of, I don't know, give it to a different regime. You know, bring in a new youthful team that can kind of give them. They felt like the most business structured to me of all the conferences. Like it looked almost like a shareholders meeting to me.
So your rating for the conference?
I mean, I would have to give it an F alone because of the mobile stuff. Because like I'm sorry, like I'm not a mobile game hater and stuff. Some of you guys have requested that we cover mobile stuff, and maybe in the future, maybe we won't do that. You know,
yeah.
It's just that it bothered me that it's like that's the wrong place to bring it. You know, it's kind of like, you know, with Comic-Con. I'll keep this short, but you know, they bring all this movie stuff there. That's really cool for everyone else, and I love seeing it there. But as a true comic book fan, like as you are, you would know that they have no business there. At the end of the day, they have no business there. I know it's comic book stuff, but to do all these movie stuff there, and I think that's why Marvel is leaving Comic-Con. It's the same thing for me here. Like mobile games have their space, sure, but not at E3, not for me. So
yeah, well, I give this a rating of 3 Z's, and that's about it.
All right, guys. So make sure you watch all the deep thoughts on all the other conferences and stuff. Most of the rest of them got better as they kind of went on some of them. So make sure you watch those. Leave your comments, questions, and everything more. Make sure to subscribe to Give a Deli for all gaming content.